Each year, Warped Tour brings you the ultimate battle of the bands for your city. Hundreds of bands compete to play at each venue, and only one band is chosen. This year, IndieConcerts.com over the next couple of weeks will be bringing you our top 5 of the top 25 bands up for the Ernie Ball Stage. But before we do that, we thought we would meet with a couple of past year's winners. So today, I bring you an interview with lead singer and keyboardist Josh Randolph from News from Verona and lead guitarist and vocalist of Same as Sunday, Bauchle.
There's nothing we do better than this.
There's nowhere that I'd rather be than on 65 to Tennessee from the INDIA. So we'll move like we got something left to prove. We're not sure with what we'll find when we leave the life we had behind.
There we go.
We'll make the road less traveled our home. We'll make it all that we know.
I'm Josh, and I'm the lead singer of News from Verona, and we won the Warped Tour Battle Band last year.
My name's Chris. I sing and play guitar in Same as Sunday, and we won in 08. Makes me feel old.
Alright,
Like a cane. Kids with your auto-tune and your dance beats. Back when we won Warped Tour, we had to walk uphill both ways to the stage in the snow.
So this is the 15th year Warped Tour is doing the Battle of the Bands, and you were saying that last year when you did it was a little bit different, so how did it work for when you did it, Josh?
Last year when we did it, it was basically I think they chose the top one, like the top 100 got clumped into a group, so the top 100 votes, basically, and then whoever the Warped Tour crew was, then they voted, I think it was 5 to play the battle.
For just the Noblesville stage or overall?
I think it was overall.
Overall.
Yeah.
And what about you, Chris? How did it work? You did it?
I think it's the same way, where everybody posts their music pictures on the site, and then people can go per date and vote for what bands they want to play, whichever city. And then I think a panel of judges picks the top whatever. Top I think it was 5.
Yeah, and I guess they didn't really say there was a winner. They just said, you play first, you play second, you play third, you play fifth, whatever.
So what did you guys do to help promote yourself for the Battle of the Bands?
A long time ago.
They had Facebook back then?
Yeah, I don't even.
It wasn't as strong as it is now, that's for sure.
I just remember putting a word out to all our fans saying, hey, like, we really, really want to play this, and it would mean the world if you guys would help us out. And, we've always been super fortunate to have a real loyal fan base, so everybody just instantly responded, and I don't really remember doing like much more than that than just saying, hey, let's make this happen.
How about you, Josh?
It's pretty much the same thing. I think we usually post it like once a week and just like put a little post on Facebook saying, hey, don't forget to vote. And yeah, just like Chris said, loyal fans, so that helped out a lot.
So we'll start with Chris first, since you did it first. What was it like playing the Warped Tour at Warped Tour?
It's definitely something you don't forget. I know for me personally, like growing up listening to bands that were always on the Warped Tour, or still are on the Warped Tour. I don't know, it's definitely kind of surreal being able to actually play at Warped in your hometown in front of all your friends and fans and family, whoever comes out. It was awesome, yeah, definitely something I'll remember forever.
Do you know who played like before or after you?
I don't. No.
What about you? Oh, go ahead, here you go. You can finish.
No, but yeah, it's definitely something. Definitely a kind of a milestone of sorts in my music career, being able to play Verizon Wireless Center. So.
Yeah, I mean, for us it was huge as well. I mean, there's there's a certain like group of people that come to all the shows in Indianapolis, you know, and sometimes it's hard to get new people to start coming to shows. And I think Warped Tour is one of those places where, like, no matter what, there's, like, for some people it's like their one event they go to every year to see, you know, tons of bands. So it's a really good opportunity for us to just like make some new fans that are from Indianapolis that have maybe heard of us but never gotten to go to a show, and then hopefully, you know, we won them over to like come to more shows and local shows. So I was pretty excited about that. We made a lot of really good fans from that, and then also just got to see some awesome bands. I guess Mayday Parade played after us, and that was really cool to be like, yeah, we played the same stage as Mayday Parades.
Yeah, that was very cool. Did you feel like you guys were able to reach more people when you did the Warped Tour? Like, did you make new fans?
Yeah, and actually now that Josh mentioned that, here recently even, a lot of people have said, you know, like the first time I saw you, Warped Tour, you know, like way back in the day, that, yeah, I guess you guys not think about it like that. Just being able to be in front of, you know, such a broad audience of people. And Josh is absolutely right. There's so many people in Indiana and even just in the surrounding areas that like the type of music that's going on here locally that don't come out to local shows. And I'd like to think it's because they just don't know what's going on, you know, here with the different, you know, regional bands that aren't you know, signed or that aren't huge, that they just don't know that they're here, you know, right here in Indianapolis. So, yeah, it's definitely cool to be able to be like, hey, you know, we're here in Indianapolis, and people are making fans.
Actually signed with our record label, Eden Records. So basically, we're just gonna lay low here for the next couple months. We've got a couple things like Ichthus, we're gonna play Ichthus Festival and Cornerstone Festival. We just got home from Agape Festival. And then we'll be in Nashville for 4 weeks recording the new album. So, first full-length album will be coming out in the fall. So we're pretty excited about it.
And Nathan just left your guys' band, right?
Yeah, he had to step down. He's married, and it was just being on the road so much. It caused a lot of stress for him and his wife. So he kind of made a decision. We all decided it was probably a good idea to move on from that for him. So. We're definitely proud of him for making that choice, because it's hard, because he loves it and he enjoys it so much. We all love him. He added like so much to the band, but it was definitely a good choice. So.
A lot of people probably don't know, but your guys' bands are really close because you guys toured together once upon a time. So your band's been subbing a lot for his band, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So have you guys found somebody yet?
We haven't found someone permanent. No. I mean, on this last tour, the Adboys, where Chris filled in, he was on the tour for maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. And then their bass player, Nick Berry, he was out for us for a little while on the tour. And then his little brother, Niles, was out for us. So we've had a lot of bassists come through and help us out. We've been pretty fortunate to, you know, to have friends that will be able to step in. Because a lot of bands that, you know, I think they, you know, wouldn't have anybody to, you know, step in. We've been extremely blessed just to have people just be like, step up into the plate and help us out. But nobody permanent yet. We're still looking. Thinking about dismantling Same as Sunday and just having them all join Bruce and Verona. There's just form one nasty bands.
And what about you guys? So what's going on with you guys? Got a new album?
Mostly a lot of festivals and stuff here this summer. We just played Agape as well. We'll be at Ichthus and Life Fest in Wisconsin. A couple festivals here. I think you guys are playing locally as well. Kingdom Come Festival up on the north side, and then something called Kyle Stock, which is in Indianapolis. That was both in June. That's kind of what we've got going on this summer. It's mostly hitting the festivals and a little bit of touring to and from each of the dates. But planning on we haven't officially posted or anything, but doing releasing a cover song and possibly a video for the cover song. So really,
actually,
I'll tell you, but it's still tough. You're not going to post this or anything.
You just told the camera, but that's all. I think that interview you did with that blog the other day. Were you being serious when you said you might do a Lindsay Lohan song?
I thought about it actually. Maybe just tweaking up the Jessica Alba song, and I don't know.
Do you think that you'll try and reach out to Jessica Alba?
No, I'm over her. She can.
She break your heart?
Yeah. I'll never love again. No, yeah, but I actually started writing a Lindsay Lohan song, and it just wasn't quite as It was equally as heartfelt, but I just couldn't make it like quite as wholesome. Writing about Lindsay Lohan. So we'll see. I don't know.
Maybe you'll just have to go to an entire song with the Olsen twins instead of just mentioning that.
That might be the way to go.
Was that video a lot of fun for you to do, even though you didn't get the response?
Yeah, I mean, I wrote it in like 20 minutes, like, because I was actually at my parents' house. And so yeah, I don't know. It's funny to me that people are constantly asking, "Hey, are you gonna play the Jessica Alba song tonight?" It's like, no, that song's just a joke. Like,
so awesome though. If you had any advice for the people that are up for the Warped Tour stage this year, what would it be?
I would just say to, take it all in and have fun. I mean, just keep having people vote because it's, I don't know how long the deadline goes. Is it over now?
No, I don't think you can put any more. You can't submit for your band, but it's still right. Yeah.
Just keep getting people to vote, and if you make it, just have a blast with it and go see as many bands as you possibly can, and don't just sit behind your merch table. Get out and just talk to everybody you can and get your name out. When we were there, we brought massive neon green signs that said our name and the time of our show. Just promote the junk out of it. Get people to come to your show.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what Josh said. Definitely enjoy it. Definitely take advantage of the opportunity of having thousands and thousands of people, all together in your hometown to promote your name and to let everybody know what you're doing.
There's also a lot of vendors there, like the AP magazine's there, and a bunch of different organizations are there that help the music scene. And if you can get your name to those people, a lot of important people travel with Warped Tour. So if you can go up and just make some connections, talk to some people, it's huge.
Speak to me, I'm waiting for your words to light me up. It took 2 years to get where I'm at right now, and I don't wanna mess it up. So let's go back.